y'all, it's me. It's Laura B at Craft and See with Laura B. How are you all this morning? Just getting myself situated. I am doing okay. It is July 5th. And this is going up today. I did not get it filmed yesterday because, well, the festivities outside made it very hard to film and hear. Anyway, so, oh, see, there, I did it already. I did it already. First of all, welcome back to my channel. I will get to this in a minute. This is my design team project for Suzanne over at Nonstop Paper Crafts. But, however, therefore, instead of, I have a little contest of my own going on in each and every video pertaining to Sew Shabby. Hashtag Sew Shabby. Now, I've already lost count. I think it's been once, but it could have been twice. I noticed that, and yes, this part is included in the contest. I'm very liberal with the word sew, as in S-O. I've known this for a long time. I begin sentences like, so, this happened Friday night, that kind of thing. Yes, there's another one. I'm trying to figure out how to say this. Therefore, I am having a small contest for each video on Sew Shabby. Now, there's what, 4, because I'm using this word. That you have to count how many times I say sew or sew. And the one that comes the closest to the actual number without going over is going to win a little something, something. And it's just a little something, something. It's, you know, it's not going to be a journal or anything, but just something. However, sew as in sowing seeds, sewing or sewed, any of these, no. It has to be these 2 words used in this way. And we will see how few times I can say it. I don't know. Apparently, my short little video from yesterday, there were 68 times. I know. Oh my gosh. So this is what I have in front of me. This is one of those things that I hear it and I can't not hear it. And therefore, am trying not to say it. Now, there will be times that I'm just not going to. I'm thinking. Jamie from Love You More Journals is the official counter, which means she is unable to enter for this, obviously, because she will know the right answer. All right, I think I'm okay so far. Now, on to this. I want to make sure I have this clear. Any video pertaining to this right here, is able to enter the contest for these 2 words that you have to guess how many times I say these 2 words, but not going over. If there is a tie, if more than one person guesses or counts the right amount of times I've said these 2, make sure that I can see them, then I will put you in a drawing and we'll spin the wheel or whatever. Now, trying so hard not to say it. Oh gosh. But I will have to, because we are working in, I am a design team member, guest design team member for Suzanne over at Nonstop Paper Crafts, and this is for the debut of her new kit, Sew Shabby. I'm guessing I'm about 7, maybe 8 times already. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I am working today with, these are one sheet of the freebies for this week. And this week, challenge on the Line.Arrow Facebook group. It is Line.Arrow Junk Journal group, and Line.Arrow is all one word. It runs from the 2nd through the 8th, and it's dress up a mannequin, and these are the mannequins. So, see, I did it again. there we are. Now that's all I hear. These are what we're going to do. I've done 2. We're going to do 1 more. And it is actually inspired by G. Kerr, because she was the one that I saw the first time make hangers, and I think they were coats. Forgive me, I've been up since, oh my god, it's early. This morning, oh my god, that's early. That's how early I've been up, how long I've been up for. So I'm a little bit, you know, punch drunk and tired and all that other stuff. Anyway, got myself. What I want to do on this one to finish it off or get it closer is to take the bow provided, glue this puppy on down here, and then that's why I inked the back of it so it wasn't stark white. And then I want to glossy accent it. So that's what we're going to do in the beginning. But first, let's look at what little else I've done. So this one, and they are writing. I backed them so that you can write on them. They are tags. And I have plans with this gauze for that one. And this one, I will show you what I'm going to do. In my last video, the first premiere video, I showed all of you this. And the only changes that I have made was this center spread, where I glued on, cut off the length I wanted, and glued on the lace. I hope this isn't too bright for y'all. Glued on the lace, and then put sewing pattern paper. Yeah, the tissue paper with these handmade buttons. I used my what is it, clutterbox? That's not it. You know what I'm saying. You know, die cutting machine there, and did various button shapes, and used crochet thread to mock sew them on. See, there's another one. And then used this netting underneath it. Anywho, avoided it again. Oh my gosh. It is early. It was early. It's not so early now, but boy, howdy. Well, it is early. It's 6:05, so yeah, yep, there I go again. So here, there I go again. Here I am. This is gonna be really difficult, y'all. Oh, it's probably I'm the only one that it bothers. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like other people are like, I have no idea what you're talking about. But I hear it. I can't not hear it. And I thought, you know, originally I really thought, man, this would be a good drinking game. If anyone watched How I Met Your Mother, Robin's Madame, where all the college kids were playing a drinking game. So she, see, there I go again. Once she found out, she got revenge on all of them by saying it repeatedly. And then they all had really bad hangovers and the like. And that was the first thing I thought of. But obviously, well, you're on your honor to make it a drinking game if you want to, but, you know, it really doesn't matter to me. I cannot advocate that, I don't believe. And I won't. But if you do, let me know how long it took. Maybe just do baby shots. I hope my whole head wasn't in the way because I have not even combed my hair this morning. That's still how it went last night and yesterday. Darn it. Gosh darn it. I was just trying to cover that up and I made air bubbles. I am not the best at this. I'm not even gonna pretend. But you all know that. You all know that about me. Alright, so when this dries, I think it will be very cute. Now I gotta do my there. What I always try to do is just make sure that there's not any glue in the tips of my bottles so that I can alrighty then. Do not say the 2-letter word that starts with an S and ends with an O. Sorry, slurp of coffee. Like I said, I've been up since, oh my god, it's early, so after not being able to sleep very well because of, the wonderful people that like to let off really loud fireworks, and they started like at, I think they were doing it at 10 a.m. yesterday. Are you kidding me? You can't even see them. Yet you insist. What I did is, after cutting these out, or a vague shape of these, I used washi tape to attach them to the backing paper. This was my bubble paper, the backing paper, so then when I cut it out, I didn't have to cut out both and have them not match. That, ladies and gents, is how I did that, achieved that without having, it was just the easiest way I could think of to get the same exact shape backing paper without having to try to cut it twice, which trace and all that. Mama ain't got time for that. Alrighty then. Have big plans for this one. Big plans, my in frame. Alright. Remember, I'm in frame here. There. What I'm doing is starting with the bottom part. What did I watch the last few days? Oh, I watched the final Star Wars trilogy episodes 7, 8, 9. I'd already seen the, 7 and 8 before, but I had not seen 9. Meh. It had its good parts, and it had its not so good parts, and maybe it's my age, what I grew up with it, but I just prefer the original trilogy, and I didn't like the episodes 1, 2, and 3 much at all. Now, I am not going to make another one of these, because I've made 3, and they are very, very difficult on my hands. I have a weak grip. I'm really strong like this way, biceps, but when it comes to grips, and these are very difficult for me to do. Basically, you're going to take a paper clip like this and unfold it and manipulate it till it makes that. Like I said, I got this. This is an G Kerr idea. This is where I saw her do the altered paper clips like this, and she explains it so much better than I did. That is, I have to be very, very careful because I just cannot. No. Anyway. Oh. This is You're My Inspiration Wednesday, coupled with the challenge, this week's challenge over at line.arrow. It is can't avoid this one. It is the So Shabby challenge. So if you're going to participate, you need to join line.arrow, her Facebook group, and download the freebies. And now I'm going to show you how I glue the top in, which is kind of messy. It's a little bit messy, but that's okay. Messy is good. You like messy. It can be good anyway. Alright. Now I do use this. It seemed this kind of glue is expensive, and I can get two 4-ounce bottles for less than one 8-ounce bottle. I don't know how that works or why that works. What I want to do is just position this as best I can to how I want it. And it's a little bit fiddly, as if I would do anything that wasn't fiddly. And then I just fold those top two over, and then take regular glue, and I need to close this up before it volcanoes. I feel like I'm all over the place, and it's really just because I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. I know. Awake. I will say awake. And then I was out of bed by 3:30 because, well, sleep just wasn't going to happen. You know, when you wake up within X amount of time before you normally wake up. And yes, I wake up a lot because, well, early, I mean, because I have to put get the chickens out of bed, chickens out of bed. There you go. All right, so there's this. Our little dress. Yeah. I have no idea what time I started this video. I just know I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta get it up. Anywho, this is what I want to do next. Get a paintbrush. Where is my paintbrush? Where are my paintbrushes? What'd I do with them? There they are, right here in my face. Right up on the shelf to the right of me. I have this snowflake stuff. Not sure where I got it. It must have gone with some, hey, make this. Trying to open it without having to, without everything going everywhere. My thought, so, my idea is, okay, trying to open it without ripping it to absolute shreds, because I really don't want to have to clean that up, even more than I'm going to. This is obvious. I think I bought this at like the $1.25 store. Huh. Vague memory coming back. Buying it for something. What I want to do is I want to adhere it to in here. And I don't like, what do you call that? You know, the other white glue that people use, Mod Podge. I'll get it. I'm like, I will get it eventually. I don't like the way it has its uses. I'll just say that. There are times where it does have its usages because of the texture that you get out of it, but I don't like it. I do not like it, Sam, I am. If I was a better poet, I would tell you just all the ways I do not like it, Sam, I am. But I'm not. I don't have very good, put me on the spot, oh, I can come up with something. Never have been. With that instant recall in school where I knew the answer always. Well, not always, but I would know the answer, but I couldn't get it to come to mind fast enough. All right, make sure that I know this is not the proper technique, but, you know, that's not gonna work. that is not going to work. So, there I did it again. Yay, you got a freebie. Here we go. And hurry about it. Before it... Woo! Boy, that just came right out of there, didn't it? And there we have it. I really like that. I really like that. I think that's going to go fantabulous. What do you think? Am I still recording? I am still recording because I would not want to cheat y'all out of that and have to do it again. Although, like, this is the most spectacular thing you've seen. But still, isn't it pretty? I would say that is a pretty one. Let me see if I can get all of this back in here without making a colossal mess. Because this stuff, well, get you out of here before I mess you up. There we go. There we go, Idaho. Ooh. What did you guys do for the holiday? There's a subject we could talk about. It was just another day for me in all actuality. I crafted, did some yard work, tried to poison all the weeds out front. I have there's a lot of weeds out front of this property, and I just didn't want to too much to weed because of all the rock. Because that jerk that had this property a few years ago that mowed all the grass down, put big old gravel rock in there so he could have this truck repair business and rip down a fully mature weeping willow. Yes, anyway, so the front is mainly gravel and a little bit of grass, and then along with a lot of weeds. What I'm going to do is just tack this down under this so it'll cover the glue mark, and then cut it. And it will be billowy and it will be gauzy, because it's, you know, whatever that's called. I do not know. I do not know my fabrics. I am not a seamstress, never claimed to be. Anyway, yesterday was just basically another day. Although, you know, I had to drag my dog a lot. Not because she's necessarily afraid of the fireworks, but she's hyperprotective, apparently. And she runs outside. And, you know, this whole side of the house behind me, almost the entire side, is a deck. You know, we live on a hill, a slight hill, not a big one, but anyway, trying to do make sure the hole is opened. There we go. Yes, I know I should decant it into one of the Sugar Bell bottles, but I still have the same problem with the glue tip clogging. And I haven't found an airtight way of doing that. Anyway, she runs outside and tries to fight the noise. Protect us from the noise, and so she's running all over the place, and she has bad knees, and you know, last Christmas, and, you know, this is our second summer together. Sorry. Don't want to go too far off screen, but I do want to try and see if I can cut this into a semi. Anyway, so she runs outside, and she runs, and she runs, and she's, you know, and then hurts her knees for, you know, she'll be limping for the next few days. So there I go again. I heard it. Anyway, when I went out to put the chickens to bed last night, poor things, I felt really badly for them because the exorbitant noise. Cool. Not bad. Not bad. I could have let it go a little bit longer, but, and it is wrinkled, and I have, pretty sure you can't iron this stuff. And there we have it. All right. Well, I gotta let some things dry, so, oh, there we go. What else can we do? Mr. Magoo. I did have some things out. I did not show you, y'all, that I took these, the regular size, and blew them up. So they will make bigger journal tags. This one, oh, that's the other thing I wanted to do. If I can find it. Because it's little and gauzy and hard to see. I don't feel like I'm very entertaining today. I'm trying so hard not to say those words. Although, the whole so shabby and all. Hashtag, if you want to join in on, oh, for bleepity, 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 bleepity. I'm kind of I'm waiting for those to dry at the same time, trying to figure out something more to do. And find that little tiny triangular piece of gauze of this that I had out here that I can no longer see. Because it's little and tiny and, well, hard to see. I didn't want to have to cut another one. That's why I'm looking for that one specifically, but I only have this much of this. Not that I couldn't go buy it. Alrighty. What I want to attempt to do is kind of make it like a little wrap. I can't cut straight to save my life. There we go. I figured it, guys. I figured it. Quiet, because I'm thinking. Quiet, because I'm concentrating. I'm so glad I'm getting more of this. I am very close to being out. Very, very close. Again, concentrating. This is what happens when you get up at that time. Oh my God, it's early. It's 6:30 in the morning, and I'm already on my second cup of coffee, which, you know, coffee. And I find myself trailing off, eyes start to close. Darn it. There we go. Close enough for government work. I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. Kind of wished I would would have cut this one longer. Oh, for goodness sake. Anywho, let's see what we have. Oh, we got dirty desk. And yes, I'm wasting time for this to dry. I'm wasting time. Wasting. I know that is not dry by any stretch, so we will just use this one. So what they are going to do, and I might be able to just slide that one on. They go on the little hangers in here. There we go. And this one will fit. I won't try to put it under there. And because of this, we will just hook that on like there. So this is my challenge, my answer to this week's challenge, the So Shabby, hashtag So Shabby challenge, run by Suzanne from Nonstop Paper Crafts in Natalie at Line Dot Arrow's Facebook group. Is that clear as mud for y'all? So if you are not a member of Line Dot Arrow Junk Journal group on Facebook, that is Natalie from Line Dot Arrow, her Facebook group, please join so you can participate in the challenge, the weekly challenges. Now this week is dress up mannequins. So I did not use that one. Although I did use tracing paper, cut that out and traced a bunch, you know, in case I wanted to use it. And then I was like, no, I want to do the G curve thing with making the paper clips into hangers for the dresses. And then I wanted to do this. And here we have it. I hope this is acceptable. I hope you all enjoyed this. I'm trying to think of anything else I need to say. No, I think I'm done. I probably rambled on for about an hour. Maybe not. I don't know. Didn't look at the clock. And until I'm trying so hard to know what to say. Okay. So I've talked about Suzanne with her So Shabby kits. The challenges run by Suzanne over in Line Dot Arrow group. And showed you what I've done so far on my design team project as a guest design team member. And on that note, if you liked what you've seen, please give me a thumbs up, like, comment, please comment, subscribe. All those things gets my tiny little channel notice, and I am ever so grateful for all of that. Again, the contest that I'm running for me throughout every video of the So Shabby. If I say this word or this word, you count how many times I have said that in the video, and the one who comes the closest to the official answer without going over, remember you can't go over, will get a little something from me in the mail at the end of the month. It won't be right away. And remember that these four are not what I'm talking about. It must be these two and these two only. So, I hope you've enjoyed this sewing themed journal. I got some ideas. I will link the video for G Kerr the listing for the kit, as well as maybe a couple other things if I think of it. And in that, on that, I will bid you adieu and peace out, guys. Bye.